I'm a brand guy. I did it for the uniform. Honestly, I'm the idiot that buys Harley not because it's the best motorcycle out there, but because it says Harley Davidson. But really, it was just the uniform. And you know what's funny? It's my whole family was, well, my grandfathers, my great grandfathers, they were all Army, World War II, Vietnam, and you know, we just went back to Normandy like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, yeah, I served my country, but like, you know, there's a missing connection between a Marine and Normandy, because the Marines didn't fight in Europe and weren't in Normandy. So all the Army guys are running around like in heaven that this is paratrooper country and it's Army this, Army that, and you know, I love it and appreciate the history, but it was certainly something missing because I was in the Marine Corps and the Marines fought in the Pacific. But yeah, I took a liking to their good PR and the uniform. And that's it. I have the utmost respect for the other branches too, and what they've accomplished through history and stuff like that. But nothing in particular. It was just.
We're not going to hold it against you.
No.
How about a recollection of your first few days of service?
Brutal. 18 years old, never left Everett, Massachusetts my whole life, and I'm getting punched in the face at Paris Island by a drill instructor with a shower shoe. It was a brutal wake-up call. I'd never left home, and getting screamed at by, you know, muscle-bound, tattooed from the neck down to their wrists, you know, Battle of Fallujah and Iraq invasion veterans all hopped up, you know, from their own combat, and taking us 18-year-old guys and, you know, screaming at us and shoving us around, and so it was a brutal wake-up call. But yeah, for the first few days, you know, I would say like it wasn't until my, you know, third or fourth year in the Marine Corps I became a confident person, you know, and because of all that stress and all that learning, finally I think developed with my brain. So
Great, thank you. Jim, you received the call from President Trump with the news of the Medal of Honor award. Did you have any idea it was coming, and how did you respond or react?
Well, I knew that he was maybe going to call me, but no, I didn't. Between the time that Obama, let me back up a little bit, because the Medal of Honor was not in sight ever during the process of my lieutenant going back to get what was the Distinguished Service Cross for my actions in Vietnam during those 48 hours. When he presented the Distinguished Service Cross to his higher-ups, they said, he's just a PFC, they don't get that, put him in for the Bronze Star. So that's what I did receive. And I told him at the time I wasn't there to get any medals. I was there to serve my country and get as many guys home as I could. I just wanted to be a teacher, a dad, and a coach. So in 2009, the lieutenant had gone back after the Distinguished Service Cross. Took him 6 years and 6 months to just get it out of the Public Relations Committee and into the Army Board of Decorations and Awards. A year later, Sheree and I received a call that the case came across the desk of Ashton Carter, Obama's Secretary of Defense, and all of the paperwork, which is about this high, that the lieutenant had done, and the 9 eyewitness letters were on the desk of Ashton Carter, and he said the Distinguished Service Cross was not high enough. So he recommended me for the Medal of Honor. It's called a Congressional Medal of Honor because Congress has to give the President the okay to give it.
Is that still used, that congressional tag with the Medal of Honor?
The real name is Medal of Honor, but it's often called a Congressional Medal of Honor because Congress must give permission. That award must be given within 5 years of the action. That particular time, it had been 47 years. So they actually, Debbie Stabenow wrote a bill up. She was representing the lieutenant at the time and myself. Lieutenant does all the work. She just represented me as a person. And my wife says give it to a woman and she'll get it done. I'm sure you ladies like that. She had to write up a bill, or did write up a bill, that had to be passed in the House and the Senate, which happened in December of 2016. Obama signed it. Secretary of the Army had to sign it, then we heard nothing for 5 months. I'll shorten this a little. We get a call from a DOD officer out of the Pentagon by the name of Captain Smith, and I asked her if my wife could click in on another phone and listen to our conversation. She said, yes, sir, she may. And when Sheree clicked in, she said, sir, I have the President of the United States on the other line for you. So that's when we spoke to President Trump. Mine is a very unique award, and it's not mine. It belongs to the 89 men that fought in that battle. And 2 presidents, 2 Secretary of Defenses, and 2 Secretaries of the Army have been involved in me receiving, my men receiving this award.
Long overdue, and
And that's a short version.